Hello everyone, I am Terry Candlestick and welcome back to the channel. Last time I struggled to fend off the Shambler, not sure what to do. I finally figured it out, obviously. Now, Cat is going to be the person to get all these awful, horrifying paintings and sculptures and such off the island and away from Irene. And she's pretty much given me a certain dagger for free. Probably figuring that I'm a little more cuckoo than she wants to deal with in the moment. So, the Shambler turned out to be much more than an artwork painted by Sarah Hawkins, as a huge creature came out of the painting to attack Pierce. After a hard fight, the detective managed to send it back into the painting. He later discovered that the dagger he used to repel the creature had been sold to Sanders by a man named Algernon Drake, owner of the Nameless Bookstore. Pierce decided to pay the library a visit. Now, together, we shall enter madness one more time. Well, you know, broken windows and such, it's probably a good sign of things to come. It's a good thing, right? Or did I get that mixed up with bad? Sometimes I do that. Beers? We've got 2 available. Okay. Oh, that's right. Cool. I did apply that and then I died, so it didn't refresh itself because dead people, they're traits.
Where's the bookseller?
Hey, Bookie! Hey, Bookie! Oh, Bookie! I know. Snoop.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
Oh. The pastor declared himself to be the prophet. He renounced God and worshipped a strange pagan entity with a monstrous appearance. His wife tried to reason with her husband, but in vain. He was convinced that he must listen to this voice in his head because it holds the truth. You know, I'm beginning to think it doesn't matter how many times I turn those, it's not going to help. Yeah, we're looking for any green. So I should be looking for green over here. You know, by the door. With the broken glass. Just
Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams.
Ah,
It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
very nice. This practical work, written by Sigmund Freud for psychologists, describes the techniques of analytical interpretation of dreams. The analysis must follow several rules, especially that of free association, a principle announced by Freud at the end of the 19th century. It treats dreams as a way of revealing buried desires. I cannot believe that this theory is applicable to my nightmares. You'd be surprised. You're gonna steal that too. Okay, good. Excuse me. Okay. Over here, what? No? Okay. We'll look around this. Anything green? Indicating a hint of sorts. What was this? Dark white history. Oh. A Puritan colony led by Reverend John Wickwood settled on the island during the 17th century. They named the island Darkwater because of the dark shades of the sea. They believed it was because of the peculiar color of the rocks surrounding the island. And they erected the first buildings among which were the Hawkins Manor, the church, and the cemetery. The rare documents and handwritten notes they left spoke of nightmares and deviant behaviors. They disappeared at the beginning of the 18th century. Oh. Henry Campbell. Like I'm shopping. Oh, yes. Bravery of Medicine, Volume 3, Tome 3. Even a few years back, it was possible for every single practitioner to know all the medical knowledge of his time. This book, which concludes the series, shows that this is now virtually impossible. About 10 renowned doctors took part in putting together this collection. Nice. He's not too bad on that now. 26. I mean, he's no doctor, but... What's this?
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion.
Well, that's kind of scary. These Tibetan writings are at the origin of the esoteric movement founded by Helena Blavatsky. At the end of the 19th century, the creator of the Theosophy would have drawn extensively on the texts of this work, but no one has ever been able to consult them. I thought they didn't exist. This book, discovered in the Nameless Bookstore on Darkwater, could be as much a fake as irrefutable proof of Blavatsky's sincerity. Occultism, alright. Oh, 3, nice. I wonder what would happen if I just did one where it's just use an expert on occult.
Damn it.
Oh. Yeah, that's kind of a... Damn it. This. Ooh. Yeah, got up and down for it. This is probably another cult thing, isn't it? Well, I'm making all kinds of bad choices in this one, so yeah, let's read this
What
book.
does this strange book contain?
Sword
This
Factory.
book contains unholy knowledge.
Oh, look, hey, look, I know this guy. This collection catalogs and classifies creatures that I have never heard of. Divinities from the stars, creatures capable of traveling from one dimension to another. It presents itself as a reference work on the bestiality of the myth, without giving details on the mythology to which it refers. Its pages are covered with phantasmagorical illustrations. Yeah. A little bit more now. It's a little scary. You are sure getting yourself a crash course in occult. What in the world happened there? I drank from a skull? What's this? Nothing. Hey, what's this? Yay! It is so bright. What is this? Start by history. Okay. In the 19th century, as the American whaling industry reached its peak in the rest of the world, whales gradually disappeared from the waters surrounding Darkwater. This phenomenon appears even more mysterious because, up till then, the region was a favored refuge for cetaceans. In 1847, after months of pursuit, Celia returns to port with a gigantic creature on board. Its crew asserts that the sea monster had eaten all the disappeared whales. After a night of ferocious combat, the survivors managed to drag the beast onto the whaling ship. Yep, more theft. So, right, it's part of the investigation. I am a police officer, so it's okay. This back room here.
What happened here?
Well, what's going on?
Let's start over. Where did they break in from?
Oh, so this is the entire thing. Okay. Well, obviously they got here and unlocked that.
Blood. Seems like amateur work.
It's like they left their arm. This would be difficult.
This burglar seems to be rather clumsy.
Somewhere. Over here. Anything way back here? No, it's not. Why is this open? I don't like that at all.
What killed all these animals?
Didn't even realize there were animals.
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene?
Kinda got eaten alive by what he was trying to steal.
What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
I've seen time and again.
What the... Charles Hawkins?
Oh, it's Charles.
What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess?
Oh, gosh.
Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe.
Such a revelation knocked you down? There's something else in here attacking. Okay, it wouldn't just come out like that. Bro's glitching out. Over here, no. This? Nothing. Okay. Is this? I don't know. Oh, it's over here.
Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
Okay. It's bright. Oh, hi.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
A page seems to be hidden here. It is possible to read. If somebody finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality in order that they may be recovered and burned. The funeral urn must be given to my dear mother if she is still of this world. The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies within my safe, and the clues to the combination are to be found in the 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Oh, great. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as this celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. All right. Reason. Order. Okay. If by chance a person, or should I say a genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination of the safe, I would ask that they deliver its content into the safekeeping of my friend and colleague, Professor Armitage of... No way. Miskatonic University. The content of the safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous for it to fall into the wrong hands. I hope that you will be able to appreciate the danger that this represents, and that you will act accordingly. In any event, I will neither be there to guide you nor to suffer from your actions. Oh dear. Anatomy and dissection. Great. At the least that can be said about this book is that its title was very well conceived. The illustrations of human anatomy and dissection methods presented are illustrated in great detail. You have to have a strong heart or the detachment proper to doctors to consult its pages. Okay. Well, we could try to brute force it. That's a lot of combinations.
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
This key that bears the Elder signal, says Elden Ring all of a sudden, is the only one able to protect your psyche. It is in the form of a cylindrical medallion hanging at the end of a heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the star and the branch whose purpose is to push back the forces of the great old ones were engraved at its center. Everything points to it being Charles Hawkins that tore it from its last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer. In press cuttings that mention the misdemeanor, the date of the robbery coincides with the last of Hawkins' trips to Cairo. It remains to be seen whether he knows of the true purpose of the artifact. Try to find it. Key of Okay.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
Maybe. Well, you're not going to take that one. Okay. Thing in here, I guess. Alrighty then. Oh, what's this? There is a clue.
What a strange amulet. I have a feeling I'd better not touch it.
A strange amulet depending on the shape of a large second note. So it's got wings. Nope, you've got it. Occult. You're pretty good at occult now. You're a professional at occult. Alright. So I'm thinking what I need to do is actually go through all of these notes I've got. Wow.
Arkham editions. Never heard of them.
Archaeology. A book of spells supposedly written by the legendary King Solomon from the Bible? What the heck? It contains various rituals of invocation and rituals of curse. Reedition by Claudia based on this volume is part of the Arkham Anthology, a luxurious collection of treatises and works on esotericism and the supernatural. Great.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Okay.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Wait.
Arkham Editions. Never heard of them. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions.
A book of esoteric philosophy, a key text in Madame Blavatsky's Theosophy movement, written by Helena Petrovna Blavatsky. This volume is part of the Arkham There's treaties and stuff.
Arkham Editions.
An ancient...
Never heard of them.
An ancient Frisian manuscript translated by William R. Sandbach. The text claims that in the distant past, Europe and other continents were controlled by the mothers of this people, and moreover that our alphabet is derived from the Frisian language.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
A collection of essays of American folklore, urban legends written by Albert Wilmarth, professor at Miskatonic University.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Written by Hermes Trismegistus, translated and edited by Nathaniel M. Coppelius. Actually, that I remember that name. It's a collection of texts on different beliefs that was written by a legendary philosopher. It includes a translation of the Emerald Tablet, a popular text among 16th century alchemists. Oh. Did I increase my occultism at all? Anything in there? It's that spittoon. I like that. Turn upside down. It's a lava lamp. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's the same book. Just... dear.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide.
Ah.
I should perhaps listen to them.
Ooh. What? Enemies section. Oh, motor source as precise and illustrated as much detail as the first volume. This book focuses on healing surgery specific to malformations and motor disorders. Cool. Place over again. quick look around here. See if there's anything else that pops up now I'm a little better. Nothing? Okay, one here.
Things are not looking good.
Nope. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is the first one. Are these the cylinders that they were talking about? Let's see. Open the safe. Okay, so we have inventory clues. This. No. Inventory. What's the last thing we got? Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, okay, each cylinder is numbered. Okay, so these must be them, huh? Okay.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Uh-oh. Oh, E.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Okay.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Okay. So, Drake. Are we the number of white on there or number of black?
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research.
Okay, 9's
I never tire of browsing through them.
Okay. Last number is 9. So, first one, I'm not sure.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry.
Red drops.
And I do confess...
Red drops, he said. Oh, okay. So you said red drops. Precious and gold. How many are there? 2, 4, 6, 8. I don't know if this can help me at all. Maybe it's 10 or 1.
I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
What did I say the last one was?
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Okay, so how many white pieces are left? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, 4. And then 9. What was that? I want to do 10, but it doesn't have 10. Maybe 1. This is, what did I say, 4? Oh. This is 9. No? Okay. How many black are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Yeah, so it's not that. So it's got to be this. 4.
The Queen has little protection.
What is this?
The Chalice of Knowledge.
So you made a precious gold decorated with real precious stones. Rubies and sapphires make up a specific motif. Rubies and sapphires. Said something about that first one, right?
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Maybe the first one is 5.
The Queen has little protection.
Queen has no protection. I think the first is 5.
The Queen has little protection.
And I think that's the focus. Let's be the Queen. The Queen is right there. Where's the King? There's 5 surrounding her. It's either 4. So I think that might be it. Let's top off one more time. Does it? 5 and 4 and 9? Nope. 5, 3, 9? There it is. It didn't die several times. Snoopy Snooperton. Yeah, throw all that crap to the floor. I see you. Well, that's interesting. All right. The book. Oh, that's the Necronomicon. All right. Well, got through there. Didn't take nearly as long for me this time as did going through everything else. So, I will say thanks for watching, everyone. That was interesting discovery, and I am capable of puzzles enough. Glad to say I'm capable of puzzles enough to get through some easy ones. Yay. But anyways, that will be all for this episode of Call of Cthulhu. So, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.